What up, everybody? Welcome back to a Platinum Chest. We're going to open up Magic the Gathering from the Vault Legends. I won this on Whatnot, so I'm not real sure what it is. I'm assuming, I really have no idea what it is. I mean, obviously it's cards, and I've opened this little piece here to look. I'm assuming it's some of the greatest cards from back in the day. Make sure I don't have a glare. Oh, sorry. I still got one. But anyway, I'm assuming it's some of the greatest cards from back in the day. We're going to open this and see what it is. And I will put the prices for you. There are some allies whose power is legendary. 15 of the most powerful legends in Magic history. Legends heralded from their devastating powers to fearsome abilities. As a planeswalker, you have searched the multiverse for such allies. The search is finally at an end. Okay. So, 15 premium foil cards, including 7 with new art and an Innistrad preview card. An exclusive spin down life counter. A collector's guide. Okay. And I don't know when this came out. 2011. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Great packaging. Oh man, look at that spin down. A gold spin down. How do we get this off? Gotta be gentle. Oh, they're all separately packed. Man, look at that spin down. It's like a wood grain. Oh man, dude, that is cool. That is a sick spin down, dude. Yeah, I will be using this. Boom. Can't just get that anywhere. Okay. There's one. There's two. Alright, I'm going to read some of this too and just clear this out. Man, that's pretty sick. Alright. See, this is what I like. This is kind of one thing I do wish I would have played Magic before, back in the day. Planeswalkers. Original music, Magic game design. Okay. From the Vault Legends. Elder Dragons Rise Again. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of this, but... Oh, okay. Here it is. All the different cards you can get. And, kind of with their little background. All right, well, let's open them up. It doesn't, you know, the little set symbol is how you tell if it's rare or not. So I really don't know. These are older, 2011. So I'm going to read some of these. I'm not even going to pretend to know, act like I know if they're legendary or not. But I am kind of curious of what makes them legendary, so let's find out. Gosh, man. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's see who we got here. Rafiki of the Many. Legendary creature, exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end turn. Cool. Many sigils, one purpose. Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing if they were all the same mana types. Kresh, the Blood Braided, legendary creature. Whenever another creature dies, you may put a 1/1 counters on Kresh, where X is the creature's power. Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like Vincent Valentine. Alright, I'm making sure you guys can see that good. I need to get a different thing that raises this thing up, but man, I don't know, whatever. I need to get a lot of things. Umnath, Locus of Mana. Green mana doesn't empty from your mana pool as steps and phases end. Oh my gosh, it just keeps growing. That is cool. These cards are cool too. It's a different kind of foil. Ona, Queen of the Fae. Fairy Wizard. Choose a color. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of his or her library. For each card of the chosen color exile this way, put a one blue and black fairy rogue creature into the battlefield. Oh, here's a 10. Progenitus. Progenitus. Look at all that mana, dude. Holy cow, I have 2 of everything. Protection from everything. If Progenitus will be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Progenitus and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. It just... Oh my gosh, man. These cards are so... That's all I just need is one card and a bunch of lands. That's all I need. And I'll just... If I can survive, 10 turns, then I'll win. That's hilarious. That is a cool card. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's move it up here by this spin down. Progenitus, man. Okay. I want to say I've heard of this legendary card. Some of these cards, you can't lose and your opponent can't win, or whatever. You can't lose and your opponent can't win. Something like that on the card. Some of these cards are silly. Protection from everything. There you go. That is great. I love kind of coming back and seeing some of these cards and just seeing how it used to be. I can imagine when it first came out. Mikaeus the Lunarch. Mikaeus enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it. And you just tap to put 1/1 counter on Mikaeus. Remove a 1/1 counter from Mikaeus. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature. Ooh, on each other creature you control. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Cow, Lord of Wei. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Activate this ability only during your turn. Ooh, before attackers are declared. Oh, you get to do that every turn. That is a cool looking card too, man. That's just fun, getting to see these cards for the first time. Captain Sisay. Search your library for a legendary card. Reveal that card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Her leadership forged the Weatherlight's finest crew. Yeah, so, the Weatherlights. Who are that? Oh, you got to know the lore. That's cool. Doran the Siege Tower. Each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So I've played against this kind of card in the Tarkir deck in Commander. So your toughness, your power is equal to your toughness. That's cool. Kiki-Jiki. Mirror Breaker. It's haste, 2/2. 5-drop. Put a token that's a copy of target non-legendary creature you control into the battlefield. That token has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the end step. Okay. Move you over here. Let's see. This came out. It says, I can't read it. I was just kind of seeing this 93. 93. Is this also a 93? Yeah, this is a 93 too. So I guess it could have come out anywhere between 93 and 2011. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Asara the Dreadful. Flying, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Ooh, you just tap it and it destroys anything. Oh, that's cool. Just look at the foiling. A little bent. Sharam the Hegemon. Artifact creature. Flying. When Sharam the Hegemon enters the battlefield, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's good. Sun Quan, Lord of Wu. Creatures you control have horsemanship. They cannot be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. I've never even heard of that. So it's just like flying, except for you have to have a thing with horsemanship. That's interesting. Teferi, Mage of Zhalfir. Flash, so you can cast it at any time. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime he or she could cast a sorcery. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime. So if they have a sorcery card, then they can cast a spell. That's interesting. Teferi, I think that's a name and a known name. Ulamog, the Infinite Gyri. Legendary creature 10/10. When you cast Ulamog, the Infinite Gyri, destroy target permanent. Annihilator 4. When this creature attacks, defending player sacrifices 4 permanents. Oh my gosh. Of course, Ulamog is indestructible. When Ulamog is put into the graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library. So if he goes in the graveyard anywhere, you just get all your graveyard back. Man, those are cool, dude. Oh my gosh. Some of these cards are just sick. That's a sick setup, though. That's the thing. I'm glad I won that on Whatnot. I love that die, man. That just looks so... You just don't see it. You don't see it and you pull that out. And I go, okay, you know a thing or two. So, well, yeah, that's really cool. Okay, well, maybe you guys knew about this. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about these cards. I'm assuming you can still play them in certain formats. Of course, Commander. Again, I'm making that assumption. I know they did start banning cards out of Commander. I thought everything was playable in Commander, but we'll see. Modern, I don't know. But I'm going to scan these things in, man. You guys will see the prices on the... I put the price of the whole box on the screen and then kind of do the whole beat the box thing with this. And these are set cards. I think all of these were already set, obviously, because you have the whole rundown here of everything that's guaranteed. So, but yeah, I mean, I wonder if it held up. I mean, that's pretty old, 2011. So we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.